Ladies and gentlemen, we'd now like to start the Tokyo Tech International Symposium on Education Reform. I'll be serving as the MC. I'm from Tokyo Tech. My name is Kayoko Nohara.
First, I'd like to introduce Dr. Yoshinao Mishima, the President of Tokyo Institute of Technology. He will give the opening welcome speech. President Mishima, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the distinguished guests, good afternoon. As the President of Tokyo Institute of Technology, I'd like to welcome all of you and also thank you all to come to this Tokyo Tech Symposium on the education reform. We are now confronting the challenges which posed by rapid globalization, and world top universities are now trying to proceed several proposals to take these opportunities for tackling the problems. And they are successfully accepting excellent students from all over the world and foster the development of talented human resources, and as well as top-level researchers. We planned this symposium today in order to think about what we should do to establish the world-class education systems at Tokyo Tech. Today, we have the honor to have Professor Grimson from MIT and Professor Gronsky from UC Berkeley with us. They will present you the educational philosophies and the practices at the two top of the world universities. After this, I will present the present status of the education reform going at the Tokyo Institute of Technology, and which is followed by the panel discussions. At this occasion, I like to say that this collaboration with MIT and UC Berkeley now moving forward for the two factors of student and the faculty exchange. I believe that symposium will stimulate this kind of activities among these universities. I hope everyone here to enjoy today's symposium. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, President Mishima. And next, as a guest, we have with us the Administrative Vice Minister of Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science and Technology in Japan, Mr. Shinichi Yamanaka. Mr. Yamanaka, please. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Yamanaka, Administrative Vice Minister of the Education Ministry. I see that most of the audience is Japanese. Allow me to deliver my welcome speech in Japanese. At the government last June, we introduced Japan is Back. And we have set out a strategy, a growth strategy, that is. And what we emphasized in this strategy is that human resources is the biggest resources that Japan treasures and can take pride of. But looking at the Japanese education system, well, this might apply to the whole society, but after the war, we have been trapped in the growth trap, and we see that the students are not growing their capabilities to the extent that is desired. Well, I think this calls for a bold reform of our education system, and it is by doing so that we can drive the growth of our education institutions. A bold educational system reform is required in many fields. In particular, universities, universities need to comply with globalization. The Japanese youth need to acquire the global competency to be active in the world. And for that, the university education needs to be globalized. For this purpose, next, we have the Super Global University Program, under which the universities aiming to be top class in the world will be supported. Next year, well, that is starting from this April, in the next fiscal year, we will be providing a 10 billion yen budget. And also, the universities need to be active worldwide in different regions, for example, in Asia or the United States, these countries which are important for Japan. And we need to see collaboration with universities in these regions and countries which Japan emphasizes. And also by 2020, we want to increase the number of students in Japan studying abroad. Currently 60,000. We want to increase it to double, 120,000. And next, our ministry will be providing assistance to such students. Well, in the short term, we'll be supporting, we are supporting 10,000, but we want to support 20,000 students. And for this, we have earmarked 9 billion yen budget. Also, private companies. We have received donations from private companies, and the private company employees can also take part in this program so that they can study overseas. We have this fund, which is called Leap Japan, and there are some 300 students who will start studying overseas from this summer. We are soliciting the students right now, and we've just started this fund. And the private sector, Japanese, are wanting to support these students. And, well, we want to make it an advantage for the Japanese students to study overseas and not a risk. And the companies should be promoting the fact that they're wanting to hire students who have experience studying overseas. And we need to appeal this to the companies, the parents, and others concerned. Now, at today's symposium, we have MIT, Dr. Grimson, and also UC Berkeley, Dr. Krumsky, with us. And we have the top level research universities represented here, and they will be sharing with us their experience. Currently, the Japanese university, and also when we think about Tokyo Tech's future, I think this will be a very meaningful symposium. Furthermore, we need to change the system. It is therefore necessary that we gain the understanding of those working at universities to cooperate with us. The leadership of the president and also the change in the administrative system of universities need to take place. At our ministry, the advisory council has put together a set of recommendations to promote such reform. And currently, we are working out the details to carry out such institutional reform. Currently, at Tokyo Tech, under the leadership of President Mishima, such reforms are underway. And we hope that not only in the field of research, engineering, but Japan will also see that Japan is outstanding in humanities and other disciplines as well. Well, today also I understand that discussions will cover university management, which I think is also important. Well, last week, March 5th, in the Times magazine, well, they do a lot of ranking, and there was the World Reputation Ranking in 2014 released, and I would like to talk about this. Tokyo Tech, well, along with Davis, UC Davis, was in the ranking of 51 to 60. 1 to 5 were single universities, but after that, there were 10 universities grouped together. So they were grouped together in the end. And Tokyo Tech ranked, well, it was below this group, which the names were specifically given, and they ranked in the 51 to 60. The top 100, the world's top 100. Well, there were 16 Asian universities included, and Tokyo Tech ranked 9th amongst the Asian rankings. I believe that, this was the replies received by some professors, outstanding professors who assessed the universities. There were 15 names given by these professors, and the results was this ranking. I hope that this symposium will further accelerate Tokyo Tech's efforts to reform itself so that they will be able to become a university where the outstanding students and faculties will be attracted to. On this note, I would like to congratulate the organizers and conclude my speech. Thank you.
Yamanaka-sama, どうもありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Mr. Yamanaka.